Unless you fall in the water, don't do that.
I just got the scans back, and I'm stumped.
Alright. So I'm back. I am handheld today with the GoPro. I wanted to make a short video mainly about my film camera. So I've been shooting more film lately. See if I can set you up here and we can chat for a second. My Pentax Spotmatic with the 50mm 1.4, and yeah, it's super nice. I have the Super Tecuma 50mm 1.4 on there, and so I've shot a few rolls, and today I'm testing out another. So I have about a half a roll of Kodak Gold 200 in here, so we're gonna knock this out and go get it developed, and I'll show you some shots. But yeah, let's go get some more photos. So something really nice about this is that shutter. Sounds so good. Let's see what the 50mm can do. A little bit of close focusing. Give me a second. Alright, so I have set it to minimum focus. I'm kind of just zone focusing by just bringing the camera in and out. And right now I'm just looking for interesting composition. Maybe something like that. I'm slightly underexposed. That's it. So I dropped that from 1,000th of a second to 500th. F 1.4. So just nature. Super fun though. This is I think this was made in the 60s or 70s. Works really well. I will say the 50mm probably needs to be left out in the sun a bit. It's got that yellow tinge. Oh, you got some wildlife over here. We're gonna get the birds. We're gonna get them through the trees here. Might have just missed focus. Ooh, this is interesting. This can. Whoa, hello. Look at that. I don't know what those are. Ants, spiders. There's a lot of them, and I'm not gonna stick around and find out. So, there's a little viewing area over here. We'll have a look at and see what's what. You can see back here. There's a nice little area. Ooh. I startled something. Is it a grebe? It's that little bird there. That little guy. Alright, you should be right there. Unless you fall in the water, don't do that. See if I can actually get a photo of these birds now. There we go. Slightly. There we go. 3 of them. Perfect. That's cool. Let me show you how precariously I have you resting. You did it though. You didn't fall. Yes. All right. My mic fell. That's why it's up here now, looking all weird. Yeah. Cool. Quiet. Calm. It's kind of like film. Film photography is just chill. You don't really have burst. There's nothing. You're not stressing. You're not having to like race with something and try to. Let's see if I can maneuver you. You stay there. So, as I was trying to say, with film, it does slow you down a bit. So it's nicer. It is nice to take your time. You know, you don't get to see your images. It's been fun getting back into this. I was actually up in Harvey Bay a week and two and a half weeks ago now. So I'm in Brisbane now, but up in Harvey Bay and shot film. I'll share some of those images in a bit. And it was really nice. It makes me really consider my shots. Today, I'm not really doing that because I'm trying to burn this roll just to make sure the shutter's right. So, something I'll show you. We fixed the mirror shutter. Let's say my friend and I. On the top here, little fuzz. It's a dampener basically for the mirror, and so I've been having issues where the mirror will lock up after a shot. So far I've been through almost 20 shots, well 18 shots, no issues, so that's good. But I want to make sure this is not something that's going to happen here. And so that is why I am out today. Just taking some fun shots. I took I think on the way here, I think would be a cool shot of the 7-Eleven sign. So if it turns out cool, I'll put it up. I mean, if it turns out like shit, I'll still put it up unless it's blank. Because again, the shutter's moving, so we do have movement. This does have a meter, which is the SW button there, right there on the side, which I'm guessing is switch, or if you turn it this way, it's meter switch. I get it. But yeah. So having that does allow for easier, too far, adjustments. Now, I did shoot the entire roll in Harvey Bay without the meter, and all 36 shots came out great. Well, great. I shot a lot. I shot maybe 10 not while driving, while riding in the car. So They're not shots that are like, wow, cool, look at this. But they're good. So, I'm at 19. All right. So I'm going to go burn these last few shots, and we'll talk some more. All the way at 36. And now I can keep shooting and it just stays at 36. This went to 36. Does that mean it's not advancing properly? That would mean that my advancement is not... I mean, it's doing the full rotations like it's supposed to do. Alright. Okay, so that's the roll I just finished. There's 24 exposures. It went to 36. It stopped. But then when I went through my testing, as you saw, no film in the camera, just ratcheted shot after shot to 36. I got 36 on the counter, and it can just keep going. So either this has a lot more shots than it should have, or my advancement's. So I got this one today. In here, I have a roll of Phoenix to get developed, and a roll of Ilford HP5 to get developed. I picked up some of the new Phoenix 2, and I got to shoot that. Of course, I have 2 more of the gold. They come in a 3-pack, so 3 rolls to develop. I'm going to rush this one, because now we got to know for the video. Because I'm stumped. I am stumped, guys. So, just so you can see, my worry is this. So, the advancement, when I spin that, my worry now is that those are not advancing at the rate they should. So, I'm not putting another roll in until I get that processed. So let's go now and go get it processed, because I gotta know. All right, so just dropped the film off. Put a rush on the 24 mil on the 24 exposure I just shot. So we can find out later today. Picked up 2 new rolls. Picked up a Cinestill 800T tungsten. Should be nice, something fun. And I wanted to go a little 400T T-Max, black and white. So I put the HP5 in for developing today, and that roll of gold. Hopefully all goes well. Guys seemed a little suspicious, just like I did, about it actually working. So
approaching school zone.
The car's talking to me. All right, let's drive and find a place to sit, and I can talk some more. Yeah, so good news, the shutter works. I don't even filming there right now, but so that's actuating. Or sorry, that's the mirror you saw there, but the actual shutter
if I go to bulb mode, it's working. My only concern is, did this advance that film? But, so I spoke to the guy at the lab, and I told him, I was like, my camera doesn't, once you get to 36 in a roll, it stopped. So, but he's like, oh, well, maybe it didn't advance at all. And I'm like, I don't think so, because if I can get a better example to show you here, like I was saying, if I can get that to show, so you see, I hit 36 in there. Earlier, it wouldn't let me keep going. It literally stopped, like taunt. Not, you know, because it's very loose. Like lets me go. So I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully it's not bad and I actually got something. So I want to tell you, I just got the scans back from the roll and I'm stumped. Let me get somewhere where there's not traffic and I can sit down and properly talk to you, because it's weird. Okay, now that I can sit down and talk, I received my scans, and wow, so just as an example, when I photographed you all this morning, you can see, put it on the screen. Yeah, but then remember at the end of the roll when it was like going past 24, and I'm like, what the heck? And I was just banging out shots. Yeah, that's these. But I'm like, hang on a second. How is that possible? I got 26 photos from a 24 count roll, and the camera went to 36, as we discussed earlier. So the only thing I can think of is when I loaded the film, it did not sit into this slot. So there is a slot right there that I put the tip of the tongue in, and then both of these gears feed it, as well as this rotates, but in unison. And I'm wondering if it didn't, and then the film, after I had taken at that point, well, 10 photos, like I had shots, stuff about my wife, a cool shot of 7-Eleven that's not on here from this morning. Literally, it was the first shot that we took when I started recording of the tree. I don't know. So while that's bad news, it's also good news. Shutter's working, nothing was missed, nothing blacked out. So now it's time to put in some new. Now I'm gonna do, like I said, that Phoenix developed, and I'm torn now. I submitted the HP5, so I'm not gonna shoot the T-Max right now. This I'm going to set aside. Now you're probably wondering why you open it, because I don't like the little boxes. T-Max is going in here. So it's going to be tossed up. Do I shoot Cinestill 800T next? Do I shoot the Phoenix 2? Which I think this deserves its own video. It deserves entirely. I go out, shoot the video, show you, because there's a lot of talk about this right now. So I'm gonna hold off, and I think I will throw another gold through the roll, just because I was 10 shots missed, and yeah, I'm just bummed. Ooh, Cinestill. Oh, look at that. So T-Max coloring. I always like these little rolls. Cinestill 800T. Look at that purple. How cool is that? So that's going in there now. So I have one roll to shoot, or one roll to develop. One I'm gonna shoot, and this all goes into my little Kodak film thing. Let's load some film. Alright, so Pentax Spotmatic here, and this time I'm gonna have video evidence of the loading. So something I like to do, and this might be my demise. You tell me in the comments if it is, but I put a little hook. I want that hook to sit in that. And this is where I believe the downfall happened. Okay, so look at that. It's all the way around. Good to go. Bang. We're at our first shot. 2 clicks and done. Let's take a photo. Still at 200 ISO, keeping my ASA on there the same. Switching my empty back to color. I also have the Panchro. Let's see, is this close focus enough on this, or am I still too far? Looks like close focus is right there. Now, it's like 2/50th of a second. I'm just slightly overexposed. Drop this down to an F2. Looking right at my GoPro here. Just looking for critical focus. There it is. Smile. Cool. Now we are on a new roll. So yes. All right. I feel like that was a success, even though I had this issue. One thing I've learned now: when in doubt, keep taking photos, because I basically, you saw, that was what, how many shots I wasted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 shots of just not, like, that I did not attempt. But looking through these, I mean, you know, Kodak Gold, it's nice, and if you add a little bit of warmth, it's just mwah. Just a touch, and then I'll show you the before and the after. Just like, I'm literally going plus 10 on temperature, and that's what's cool. Even on one like this with the dock here, Yeah, plus 10. I'm done. And mind you, this is because I'm shooting today. I was shooting on an overcast day. It's not the best. It's been off and on rainy. But yeah. Alright, let's keep shooting. Do you shoot film? I would like to hear, if you shoot film, what camera do you use? And if you use an interchangeable lens, what's your go-to lens of choice? I picked this camera, and I'll tell you this now, because it uses the M42 mount. And if you've been watching my videos, I have M42 lenses that I adapt to my Lumix camera that now I can interchangeably shoot on digital or in film. And yeah, I wanted something full mechanical, working meter, easy. Yep. Thanks again for watching. I hope you found something interesting. Share your photos, share your Instagram below. I'll give you a follow. Let's have some fun looking at film, taking shots, and yeah.